If you click on preview of this new site that we have created with those 4 pages, in your browser at the top, you will see the name of the page appears. Contact us, because that's the page we just previewed. If I click to home, the name of the page appears. But you see this little logo? That's not the logo we want. That's Brizy's logo. We want our own logo. And to do that, we have to change the site title, a little bit of a description of our site, as well as change that logo, which is referred to Favicon, Favicon, or site logo. To do that, go back into the project, and I will leave this page open so we can just refresh and see how that changes. Go to that CMS area, and then we go to project settings, because now we're talking about the entire site. From the project settings, you will see the first option is this one with SEO. If you don't know what that is, do not let it scare you, because you do need these 3 things. They're very important. The first thing we're going to change is the site title. I forgot, what was that layout's name? Something like the practice. Yeah, so let's just call our site title the same, and I'm going to call it the practice. Then under that site description, you get about 150 characters there. A very short description, but you have to be very smart about the words that you use here. Describe your service and site perfectly, so that when people go onto Google and they search it, Google will get it from this little area here. So you have to be really smart about this. Law and legal, well, what's the difference? Advice at an affordable price for your everyday needs. Even that everyday needs doesn't make sense. You really need to think here what you're going to say, or you can say for your insurance payouts. Ooh, yeah. Now you need to add a favicon. A favicon is a square little image, that little image that appears here at the top. It has to be a square and around, I would recommend 640 by 640 pixels. That will make sure it looks good on a very high resolution monitor. And make sure it's a small file, PNG or .ico. Click on select. And I have a little icon over here called law. Open and brings it in, and save our changes. And now this should all translate to the front end, which means that if I go to this page, which is the preview, and I click here on refresh or reload, we should see all of those nice things happening for us. And there we go. It says the practice at the top, plus our little logo. And if we go to about, it should say about pipe the practice. Because home is our home page, it's not going to say home, the practice, it's just going to say the practice.